What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Brew City Beats Podcast. I'm your host, Kel. I'm with my co-host, CJ.
What it do?
Hey, man, we two men in this today.
Yeah, my guy, our guest who's supposed to be here. I'm not gonna say his name yet. I'm gonna let him pop up when he pop up, but he just had his third kid today, his daughter. Shout out my guy. He'll be back on here soon. But it's just me and Kel running the two man today, like he said.
Bro, let's jump into it, bro. So what we just got doing, bro? We just came from the Bucks game. Disappointing loss. Been like this the whole year. We like 2-9, 2-8. I ain't gonna lie, I almost shed a tear at the game. Almost cried. I'm sad.
He really
I don't
did
know how
almost
to bro. My eyes was watery, bro. I ain't felt this way since 2015, 2014.
Just like I told you when we left the game, bro, you got to treat the Bucks. It's like like I said, if you had a girl, right?
Yeah.
And your girl cheated on you and she tried to come back, you can be like, nah, we can't be friends. I can't be back with you, but we can have some fun. You feel me? That's how I feel about the Bucks. Since we got our little season tickets, going to the Bucks game is literally just something to do at this point. I have no emotional attachment to the Milwaukee Bucks.
See, I can't even go like that. I love my Bucks. I love my squad, but bro, it's hard to root for this team, bro. Everything that's going on, bro. But we was up. How much we was up? 17, bro.
17.
And it's like, bro.
Hey, you think it's because Dame be rapping? Since we a rap podcast, you think he been spending too much time in the studio?
Let me ask you a question. Do you like his music?
You want the truth?
Bro, don't lie to me.
Hell no.
Why?
I just don't like it. It's not my type of rap. You know what type of rap I like, but I feel like he okay.
Is it because he like too conscious?
I like J. Cole. J. Cole is very conscious, okay?
So then what is it with Dame Dollar?
I don't like his flow. It's just I feel like the only reason people pay attention to his music is because he is an NBA player. Like if he was just a normal rapper, you wouldn't know who he was.
He got some cosigns though. Don't he got songs like he got songs with Wayne?
That's because he's Damian Lillard. If he was just somebody else from Brookfield, not Brookfield, Wisconsin, Brookfield, he ain't gonna have no track like that, bro. Like, come on.
Who a better rapper, him or Shaq?
Obviously Dame, but you know who a better rapper? You know what? Let's just veer off real quick. I got two BCB3s questions for you today because one thing we gonna touch on is Young Thug. There's a whole lot of Young Thug stuff going on right now.
Okay.
But my first BCB3s for y'all, first time watching, first time listening, BCB3s. I ask any three questions regarding rap, right? Now my first BCB3 for you, bro. 3 best NBA rappers. I want to order this time. Normally, I don't do an order. I want to order
3 best NBA rappers. Hey,
yes.
I ain't gonna lie.
And when I say a rapper, they have to actually have like a project out, like not like a freestyle. Like for example, Anthony Edwards, he be freestyling, but he ain't got no project. Like you got to go on Apple Music and grab it, and it could be former players or like G League people. But
G League people, I don't know too many G Leaguers, but number one got to be my boy RTB and B Miles Bridges.
Thank you.
That's number one. Number two, you ever heard Lance Stevenson?
He actually got a project.
I don't know if he got a project, but he be rapping.
The rule I said they gotta have a project.
But I don't know who got projects.
He was just raving about Dame. Oh, he got cosigns. He got a song with Lil Wayne.
Iman Shumpert.
Does he have a project?
Bro, I don't. Okay, listen. Okay, let me see. So, okay, Miles Bridges number one. Miles Bridges is number one. Number two, who got projects? I don't know who got projects. See, I don't want to be basic and just say Shaq because I'd be lying if I say I like his music, but he do got. Look, I'd be lying if I said that, but it's like when it comes to credentials and he platinum and all that.
You still ain't bring up Dame though. You was just talking about Dame. You ain't say nothing about Dame now.
Lance Stevenson number two. And I ain't gonna lie to you, my boy KD be rhyming.
My boy KD you couldn't even say that with a straight face, my guy.
What about you?
Okay, obviously RTB and be like, did you listen to his new project?
I didn't listen to it. I heard songs.
Bro, he got this one song called Do You Got a Strap? Oh my God, that song is crazy. Like, but him, and then you gonna clown me for this, right? But two, Jello, like Leangelo Ball, LiAngelo Ball can actually rap.
I've never heard his music.
He had a
I heard
project.
Lonzo a little freestyle.
Lonzo low key got projects, and Lonzo is decent too. I'm just gonna say Jello and Lonzo
Jello and
because
Lonzo.
like I think it was All-Star Weekend, maybe 2 years ago, maybe 3. It was whatever All-Star Weekend that LaMelo played in. Like you know how LaMelo was an All-Star before he got
I
hurt.
think it was like 2022.
He dropped EP for like All-Star, and it was hard. Like it was like Miles Bridges type. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's their whole squad though.
Yeah. And then what he was a Hornet. They the team of YNs.
Yeah.
But then no, Lonzo could actually like rap. It's just that it's like Lonzo. Like he's like triple B's on the man. Like it just sounded terrible. But I'd rather listen to Lonzo than Dame.
You said you had 2.
I said RTB.
No, I'm talking about you said you had 2 BCBs.
Oh yeah. Give me your since my boy Thug just got released, give me your top 3 Thug songs or like Thug collabs. You ain't got to put it in order for this.
Top 3 songs or collabs?
Thug as in Young Thug for people who aren't aware.
Top 3 Thug songs or collabs. I ain't gonna lie, I love High with Elton John.
And I'm gonna be
high.
Yeah.
I love that. This might be basic, and this might be. I love Ice Melts.
I don't think that's basic. I feel like people dang near don't even know that song.
I love Ice Melts and one more Thug song, or I ain't gonna lie to you, it's kind of hard thinking right now. I like Check too. That's my song.
Okay. Definitely.
All right, what about you?
Digits for sure.
Digits too.
Digits. Don't stop. Yeah. They keep going. Yeah. Digits.
No. Actually, it was on the what was the red version of
So Much Fun Deluxe?
Yeah.
So Much Fun is Young Thug's best album. I don't even want to hear it.
Millions.
Oh, Millions.
Yeah, I love that song too. I love that song too.
That whole project, you can let me go on a tangent. I'll remember that after I finish this, but that whole project, that's when Thug took over for real. Like it was crazy because I was like right before he got locked up. Like, obviously he got locked up like probably about 3 years after that.
Yeah.
But that was really what like catapulted him for real. You know
that whole project cold.
But I say Digits. And then since I said collabs, Offended. I don't know if you know that song.
I know that song.
Like Meek Mill, I think it was Dream Chasers 4. With Meek Mill, 21 Savage. Thug got the chorus, and he also got like a cold verse on there.
Yeah.
And then probably just like my personal favorite, Circle of Bosses.
That's your song?
Bro, I love that song, bro.
Speaking of that, what's the move?
Oh, yeah.
I'm tired of you. That's wrong too.
Bro, that whole album, like, no skips.
Yeah.
Like, start to finish.
When that come out? 2019, 2018?
Like 2020.
That was 2020?
Like, probably like 2019 leading into 2020. I remember I was listening to that throughout COVID. Like, probably my main stuff I was listening to throughout COVID was So Much Fun. My Turn. And then Dark Lane demo tapes. Mm-hmm. And then Future High Off Life too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like low key during COVID, we got some decent music because niggas ain't had nothing to do for it but make music.
That project for real?
High Off Life?
Yeah.
It's not his best, but it's some slappers on there. Like that one song is actually one of my favorite songs off that project, but it's very repetitive. One of my. I mean, it's like basically he just say one of my. I don't feel like rapping the whole thing, but he say one of my niggas, and then he got like a different thing for what his niggas do. Like one of my niggas got rich hit licks. One of my niggas got rich count swag. One of my niggas fuck rich nigga bitch. Like he just keep going, and basically he finish it. It's like one of mine, and then he'd be like, one of my guys do this, one of my guys do that, this, that. It's like it's basic, but I fuck with it. Like,
is that the album where it's like the little clear background and he like?
Well, he like this,
that? Like that? Yeah. Well, like he got like the blonde dreads or whatever.
Yeah, okay. Because I like that one song off that album too. Accepting My Flaws.
Yeah, I know that song.
That song is all about Lori Harvey.
Yeah,
that's all he rap about nowadays is Lori Harvey and Sierra.
All right, bet I got 3 who was on Knox. No guess, but you know what it is. So I'm gonna give you
Facts.
three. I'm gonna give you three
You finna
scenarios.
say something crazy.
No, they ain't crazy. Well, one of them, I guess you could say is crazy. But I'm gonna give you three scenarios, and within the situation, you're gonna tell me who's on Knox or what's on Knox. So what's on Knox when someone asks you to put on your favorite movie slash video game soundtrack?
Wait, repeat it for me, because at first you like I understand what you're saying, but I just need to hear it. Because at first I thought you was gonna say like who's on aux when someone asks you to put on your favorite movie. I'm like, bro, what? But
What's on Knox when somebody asks you to put on your favorite movie or video game soundtrack?
do I just have to have one answer?
It
Can I?
could be one answer. So you can give me the movie. You can
No,
give
but I'm
me
saying like for like let's say I have like multiple movies, but I can't decide.
go crazy.
Does it have to be like a full soundtrack, or can I make like my own collective? Like, can I like pull songs from different soundtracks and make it like my own little?
I mean, preferably because for me, I said NBA 2K14. That whole soundtrack. Like if somebody be like, "Hey, put on your favorite soundtrack from a video game," I'd be like, "Okay, let me put on
That's a
2K14."
creative question. I've never even really thought about that. I'm about to go because I have some answers, but you know how if you go on Apple Music, I don't know how it works for you Spotify folks, but if you go to Apple Music and you go to like artists, you go to various artists, at least it used to be a thing. I gotta see if it still is. With various artists, you can see like if you have something from a soundtrack or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and it will be like all your soundtrack stuff on there. Yeah. So could I like make a whole little
I mean, if you want to, like I said, I had you can go ahead, but
because I feel like for me, I'm gonna be honest, the only movie that comes to mind with that would be like Get Rich or Die Trying because
okay.
it's like the album. But I feel like for me, there's a whole bunch of different singles
Mm-hmm.
that I listen to for movies that I would make like my own little. Actually, I'm gonna get two answers. My bad. I'm gonna say the I'm trying to see which one of these have the most on. Damn near like one of the Fast and Furious. Oh no, I got it. The Judas and the Black Messiah soundtrack.
What's on there?
Well, first of all, did you see the movie? You know what Judas and the Black Messiah is.
No, I haven't watched that.
What do you know who Fred Hampton is?
Yeah.
So like basically, it's about Fred Hampton, but it's also about like the betrayal of Fred Hampton. I don't even want to say bro's name, who didn't file, but basically, Fred Hampton was a Black Panther. He did a lot of things for like the Chicago community, and he did everything he did by the age of like 21, 22.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was very young. Like he united all the gangs in Chicago and basically said we need to be here to be together to take care of the community. We don't need to fight, do this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also created this thing called the Rainbow Coalition, which is basically he got Black people, Asian people, white people, Hispanics, like all together because basically what he was saying, like with politics and everything, he was like, the people up top, we're all the same to them, but they want you to think that we're less than you or like vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, if we come together, we're stronger than them because there's more of us. And Judas and the Black Messiah was basically about this guy that the FBI hired. Like, he was basically an informant, like a snitch, but it was like more levels to it. Like, he would tell them when the Panthers were having a rally or when the Panthers were doing a food drive, or you know what I'm saying? And the FBI would show up and mess with them. They would arrest him, this, that, and the other. And then finally, he basically he helped with like the assassination of Fred. Like he told them where Fred was. He helped drug Fred, and the FBI raided Fred's house, and he had drugged Fred, so Fred was sleeping. And like they knew that he was sleeping, but they fired like 100 rounds into the room that he was in, and then they killed him. But that movie came out like 2021. But I don't have the whole soundtrack downloaded, but it's got What It Feels Like with Nipsey Hussle and Jay-Z. I don't know if you know that song.
Yeah.
On Your Mind with Lil Durk. That's a good song. It's kind of like, I wouldn't even call it a love song. Just like R&B Durk. All Black, G Herbo. Good song. No Profanity by Pooh Ice-T. That song is actually cold because he's talking about some real stuff, but he don't cuss. Like it's literally called No Profanity because he don't even say Nick. Like he say nothing. Last Man Standing, Polo G, Revolutionary, G Herbo and Bump G, and then Rich Nigga Problems, ASAP Rocky. But what I was gonna say was I'd probably make, excuse me, a whole little collective. Like, for example, I'd throw Forever on there for More Than a Game, because you know that count as a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'd throw Catch the Sun by Lil Baby, you know, from Queen and Slim. You ever see Queen and Slim?
Yeah,
I'm just scrolling. Definitely
decent movie.
It Will Rain by Bruno Mars from Twilight Breaking Dawn. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever leave me, baby. Yeah, no, that's my shit. And then Last Breath by Future from Creed. And then I just thought about this from Creed 3. The J. Cole track. What is Adonis interlude?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna put two more. It's On Again from Amazing Spider-Man 2 with Alicia Keys and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
It was like literally at like the end credits, but that song was called It's On Again. Whoa! And then from the Annie, the Black Annie, the real Annie from Opportunity. And I'm not gonna lie, I just completely forgot once I said Kendrick, I probably would have took the Black Panther soundtrack.
Yeah,
like
that's
I
a good
forgot.
one.
I forgot about that.
I didn't even think of that,
bro. Like that album is cold for real. Ops on the radar, you're dead to me.
Nah, that I ain't even think of that, but that whole soundtrack is fire. I bet. Who's on Knox when you find out your girl been cheating on you?
First of all, I ain't never been cheated on because I don't even be cuffing girls like that. So,
all right.
So what you mean? Oh, you know I don't be. Come on, bro. No, it was just the way you. All right, but can I just say, like, a girl did me dirty? Like I've done been did dirty. I've never been in a loving relationship and been cheated on.
However you want to put it, bro.
Well, I don't like the way you, bro. You know I've been cheated on. Bro,
I mean, this not for real. It's just a hypothetical.
I mean, most of the time it be for real though.
Who's on Knox when you found out your girl been doing you dirty, or girl been doing you dirty?
Thank you for changing the word and all that. Who's on Knox? Like song artist?
However you want to perceive it.
Probably anywhere between Drake, Weeknd, or Chris Brown. Because like you know me, I feel like at least when I was younger, I used to get done dirty, but now I feel like yeah, or liability.
That's your song,
bro. Liability. I'm not gonna lie, I was not rocking with that song until like I liked the words, but I didn't like the pitch.
Yeah,
and then I heard it in the original pitch, and I'm like, yeah, nah. Like at first, I only listened to the original pitch, but now I listen to the album version.
I ain't gonna lie, my favorite song off the album is Massive. It's just something about that little first
That
part.
do,
Like,
do.
if you're ready, we can put it
Hey, I'll be in the
behind
car,
us.
I'll be in
I
the-
swear to God. All right, last one. Who's on Knox or what's on Knox?
Wait. Who be on Hooks for you when you get cheated on?
Who's on Knox for me if I get cheated on? What's that song by Nipsey and YG?
Wait, is that Nipsey? I don't think Nipsey on there. I was gonna say When I Was Gone. You know that song by YG?
I'm talking about.
You have to give you some words. You know When I Was Gone though by YG?
Nah.
It's like on the same album as like My Nigga. Not Love. It's like YG was basically, he was talking about when he was in prison, he found out that his girl was being a thought.
Hold up, let me see.
When I Was Gone.
Is this on here? Yeah, look. Nipsey and YG.
Oh yeah, no, you crazy. You crazy.
That ain't no good song.
No, it is. I mean, like it was based on what you showed me, and then some I just saw on my phone. So it was like a double. You're crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie though, there's been some stuff that been happening in music lately. We got Young Thug, we got Lil Durk, some news with them. Can you fill the people in about Young Thug and Lil Durk? You can start whoever you want to.
I mean, we can just talk about Young Thug. I don't know if y'all know, but most people do. But Young Thug had got locked up. What did you say? 21,
Yeah,
22
something like that.
for like a RICO. And for those of y'all who don't know what a RICO is basically like legalized crime. Like you have a crime, quote unquote, enterprise, and you're cleaning money or doing something basically to make like your money clean. It's literally organized crime. That's all it is.
Hmm.
But Thug cut a RICO case. It was like the whole YSL. That's Thug's label, or gang, as they like to say. But yeah. So Young Thug got arrested. Gunna got arrested. Lil Key would have got arrested, but R.I.P. Lil Key. Lil Key died of an overdose. Yeah, Gotti, like, I'm probably gonna get way too deep into YSL because I love YSL.
Go
Y'all gonna be
crazy.
like, who is he even talking about?
Go crazy. Go crazy.
But like, all of YSL pretty much got roped up, and it was kind of crazy because Gunna was the first person released on a plea deal. He probably wasn't the first, but he was like the first major person. I actually think YSL Woody was probably because YSL Woody like snitched for real.
Hmm.
Like that nigga sang like a canary and he testified. But the whole like internet was making memes like because that was before Gunna was fit. That was Fat Gunna, right?
Yeah.
And the whole internet was like, "You give Gunna 2 Big Macs and he's snitching." And I'm like, "Y'all got to get off my boy like that." But then like, I think Gunna might have been in there for like what would you say, like 6, 8 months, something like. At least that's what it felt like. Could have been longer, could have been shorter, but probably around that time frame. And he he got out on a plea deal, and everybody said he snitched because basically he had to go in the courtroom. Part of his plea deal was that he didn't have to testify. And I'm gonna talk about that later. But basically, the judge asked him. She was like, "Is YSL a gang?" And he was like, "Yes, ma'am." And she was like, "Does YSL what does YSL commit crimes?" And he was like, "Yes, ma'am." And then there was even one question she asked him because when they first got like roped up for real, Gunna and Young Thug had been pulled over in like a car,
Hmm.
and there was like guns and drugs in the car. And she asked him about that, and she said, "Were the drugs yours?" And he said, "No, man." And then she said, "Whose drugs were they?" So he easily could have been like, "It was him." Like like you ever seen New Jack City?
Yeah.
Like Nino Brown. He like, "It's that pretty light skinned nigga from the bank." Like
Yeah.
Gunna could have said all that, but like she was like, "Whose drugs were there?" He said, "I don't know." He said they weren't mine. And then like she asked him again, but then the whole internet was like, "Oh, he snitched, he snitched." Woo, woo, woo. They let Gunna out. Gunna still do what Gunna do, as we know. Even though for y'all, he'd be like, "Gunna's a snitch, Gunna's a rat." Y'all be listening to Gunna, and the numbers clearly show it because everybody act like they hate Gunna, but clearly they don't because the numbers are up. But then Thug, his trial was probably one of the like goofiest trials I've ever seen. For I used to go to school for law, so I'd be like watching like those major trials,
Hmm.
and they feel to me like it felt like that trial was going on for like 2 years because like first they had to gather all the witnesses and stuff, and most of their evidence was coming from songs. So I think that was part of their issue. Like, um, I forgot what song it was. I used to know, but he was talking about like Lucci. I actually think it's either Circle of Bosses or what's the one with Juice WRLD? Oh, so much fun.
Was it not mannequin? Was it something like
Mannequin.
yeah, mannequin?
And he
Something
was
like that.
like some like shoot at your mammy. And then they said like when bro dropped that song, excuse me, Lucci's mama house got shot at. Or he said like he get a nigga killed for a pack of noodles. Somebody tried to stab Lucci in prison around the same time. So all of their evidence, not all of it, but most of it was like corroborated on like song lyrics and stuff like that.
Hmm.
But then the people that took pleas, and this is why I say these people actually snitched instead of Gunna. Gunna didn't have to take the stand. To me, for you to like actually snitch for real, you have to go tell and say, so and so did this day, this day, this day, and this. And then you have to go in court and corroborate it, like
Yeah.
stand on it.
Yeah.
He didn't have to go to court. The people who took the pleas, they went to court, but they were playing in the judge's face. Like they would say yes, but no. Like you can look at all the YSL Woody clips out there. Like YSL Woody was like, they asked him like just even some basic stuff. They was like, "How old are you?" He was like, "I'm grown." And then she was like, "Give me an age." He said, "I'm an adult." And then she was like, "Go into detail." He said, "I'm a grown man." Like he's just like they was playing in like, or there's this one dude, I forgot bro name, light skinned dude with glasses. They was asking him stuff, and he was just moving his head around like this. He stopped like this, go back and forth. Like they was
Yeah, I know
really,
what you're talking about. Yeah,
they was playing,
acting crazy.
they was playing in the prosecution face for real. And eventually, like the judge just got sick of it. Like they threw Thug's lawyer in jail at one point. Because they said he was like doing like contempt of court, but he really wasn't doing nothing. He was just standing on business for his client for real. And eventually, like they realized they couldn't really get him on stuff. Like they have him, but they would just keep stretching this trial out, and it'd be one of them things where it'd be like a mistrial. And it would come back, and it'd be the same thing: mistrial, mistrial, mistrial. So basically, they offered Thug a plea, and Thug took the plea. And I don't want to get the numbers incredibly wrong, so I'm gonna look it up. I know for a fact he's on 15 years probation,
Hmm.
but if he didn't take the plea for the 15 years probation, he could have got like 45 in prison,
It's crazy.
plus like another like 15 or 20. But I believe if he violates that 15-year probation, he goes to prison for like 20 years or maybe more. I'm gonna check real quick.
And what's the other stuff on his list besides that he can't break?
Oh, he Atlanta for 10 years.
Okay.
So he can't like he can be in Georgia, but he can't be in Metro Atlanta. Like it
Yeah.
would be like, for example, right? Like if you got banned from Milwaukee, you couldn't be here, you couldn't be downtown, you couldn't be on 56 in Burleigh. You know, I'm like you can't be in Milwaukee.
I can be in Brookfield.
You can be in Brookfield.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can be in Mequon. You
yeah,
can be in Tulsa, but you can't be in Milwaukee.
yeah.
So he banned from at Metro Atlanta for 10 years. He can't like rap about like gang affiliated stuff. So I don't even know if he can say slime no more.
Yeah.
We gonna see. I mean, I feel like he just gonna say it because you know how niggas be. But he can't rap or talk about gang affiliated stuff. He has to go on he has to go and do like 4 anti gang violence like shows
But
a year.
wasn't that within Atlanta though?
No, it's
Oh,
like
I thought I had seen somewhere. It's
I
like
don't
he
know
had
if
to
it's
do that
in Atlanta,
because
but
like
I
that
think he
just
has
seemed like
to.
it seemed
It
like
might be like it might be for Atlanta, but he'll do it outside of Atlanta.
oh,
Like he'll
'cause
do
I
it
was gonna
in
say that just seemed like contradictory to me.
he might do it in he might do it in like Buckhead. Like I don't know if you know, like Buckhead is like 45 minutes from Atlanta,
Hmm.
basically where all the rich black people live in Atlanta. Like he might do it in Buckhead or something like that. But and then he can have no contact with alleged gang members besides his brother and Gunna. And we can dip into the Gunna stuff. I don't know if you saw the Gunna stuff. He asked to make music with Gunna.
Hmm.
Like during his trial, he was like, can I continue to talk to my brother and make music with Sergio? For y'all who don't know, Sergio Kitchens is Gunna's real name. Like, don't that just seem like that'd be bro's name? Like, he looked like a Sergio Kitchens.
But was the stuff real? Because I seen like
You talking
academics
about
said
that
some.
tweet?
Yeah, was that real?
That was definitely real because Young Thug tweeted and deleted it, and Gunna's brother. So Young Thug tweeted. Well, Young Thug tweeted 2 things. Like Young Thug's first day out, he said, "Wham, let's drop one of these rats." And Wham is what they call Lil Baby. Like I don't know if you remember, Yes Indeed, where he was like, "Wham, wham, wham,
Yeah,
bitch,
yeah.
I'm Lil Baby." They call Lil Baby Wham. Like Atlanta niggas call him Wham, and he said, "Wham, let's drop one of these rats, Peter." And that was like his first day out. And then even when he was locked up, he was like, whatever Wham says goes. And that's when people was like, oh, he don't beef with Gunna because Gunna had been dissing Baby the whole time when Gunna got out, and or vice versa. Baby had been dissing Gunna the whole time. So now he has to make music with Gunna. Everybody's like, oh, they not beefing. And he say that whatever Wham says goes. They got billboards that say whatever Wham says goes. And then I think it was yesterday, actually, either yesterday or the day before, he tweeted and deleted something that said, Gunna, I don't know you. Stop acting like we cool on the internet. And then it was deleted. And then Gunna's brother responded and it was like, we feel the same way over here, P. And then Young Thug tweeted out some other dumb shit. So now people trying to say he either gonna fake like he got hacked or he actually got hacked. Like you remember when Offset got hacked
Yeah,
or
he's like,
got
he
hacked?
said something I lick butt or something like that. Yeah,
It was something like he basically like got caught like sliding into DMs, like cheating on Cardi.
Yeah.
And then he started tweeting the most. I ain't repeating it because I ain't having that on me. But he started saying the most insane things on Twitter. And he's like, "Oh, I got hacked." Like, but yeah. So it seemed like Thug and Gunna are gonna be beefing, and I don't really know how to feel like about that because I love them both, and I feel like for him to call Gunna a snitch for taking a plea when you got out by taking a plea, it just don't make sense to me. Like would you say Gunna snitch?
I wouldn't say that. But let me ask you. So for him to ask the judge to be like, "Can I still make music with him?" and then for him to do that, what do you think is next?
I think I saw somewhere. Well, I saw it and I was thinking it. Gunna is still under contract
Yeah.
with YSL, and he has to ask Gunna to make music because Gunna is literally like on top for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was running YSL while Thug was gone. Like, not literally, but YSL would be broken in shambles. They still didn't have Gunna signed. Like, they have other people, and I can name them, but 97% of these leasers or listeners that listen to it, they're gonna be like, who is that?
Yeah.
So like Gunna really carried YSL on his back while Thug was locked. So I feel like he asked that for like contract things, and also because it might be one of those things where like they might have beef for real, but he might be like, "You still signed to my label. I'm gonna ride your wave." Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think it really all depends on whoever drop a song first. Like, not even saying it's gonna be a rap battle, but you know, gonna always be dropping little random singles. Or if Thug drop his first day out and he say something like, "I can't fuck with that boy," he told, or he drop a song with Lil Baby and Lil Baby basically be like, "Yeah, I told you this nigga a rat." Like, whoever dropped the first song, I feel like that's gonna let us know what's going on, if that makes sense.
What about Lil Durk? What's been going on with him?
Man, that's just with Lil Durk. So obviously, you know who King Von is, right?
Of course.
And King Von died outside of, there was in Atlanta, right?
Believe so.
There was outside an Atlanta nightclub about 2021. He ran into Quando Rondo, who was an affiliate of NBA YoungBoy. And it started, there's like video, you can actually watch this. It started off to me just like a normal fight. Like, it was like in a circle. Like, you know, like we grew up black or in the city. You know how it be when it's a circle and it's two niggas fighting. Like, they was fighting and it was just a fight. It wasn't, nobody was getting jumped. It didn't even look like, to me, like obviously we weren't there. It didn't look like a bad fight.
Yeah.
It was just a fight. And they was fighting. And like basically, I don't know if Quando Rondo was on the ground at this point, but like King Von was going like this. And then you can just see King Von go like this. He got shot in the back twice. And Lil Tim, who's like a friend with Quando Rondo, he killed King Von. And, you know, King Von and Lil Durk are like this. So like the whole time, you know, Lil Durk rap about sliding, smoking Tuka, FBG Duck, all that. Like he talk about that. The internet was trolling Lil Durk for like 3 years. And every time I bring this up, it made me mad. Because if you look at them comments at the people who was trolling them, it's people who not about that life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, slide for Von, slide for Von, slide for Von. Like, basically, Lil Durk got wrapped up for a murder for hire that happened in Cali. And I don't know if you saw the video, but it was like Quando Rondo. He was with like his cousin and a couple of his friends in traffic. They got shot. You can see Quando Rondo screaming. He's not hit, but his cousin or whatever is dead. And then eventually they roped up Lil Durk. Said Lil Durk hired some hitters. They said OTF paid for the credit card, like OTF credit card paid for the rental car, paid for the flights. And then they said they would also offered music deals if they got the job done. But my thing is, I have like two stances on that. Number one, Lil Durk been rapping about that for like the last 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like it's like the Young Thug thing. Like he got the song on the last album Lil Durk dropped, Almost Healed. He got that song with 21 Savage called War About It. And in that video where you see like the aftermath of Quando Rondo,
Mm-hmm.
where he's like, no. Lil Durk got a song called War About It, and he literally said that boy be screaming, no, bet he know the more got him. Like you're telling on yourself at that point.
Yeah.
It's just like how they got Young Thug with the lyrics. But my thing is, I saw something about one of Dirk's homies wearing a wire for like 7 years or something like that. I don't know if that's true or not, unless they were actually talking about it, because the murder for hire thing is only like 3 years old.
Yeah.
So if he was wearing a wire for 7 years, he would have wrapped him up before that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the one thing I keep seeing is the credit cards. And to me, he gonna mess around and either take a guilty plea like Thug, or he gonna straight out beat it. Because if I own a label like OTF, obviously OTF is not like Universal or like Rock Nation. OTF is under something, right? But it's still like, I'm Lil Durk, I run the label. I don't hold all the OTF credit cards.
Right.
It's like if me and you have a real estate business, I might have the credit cards, you might have it. Somebody who watches one of our properties might have the credit
Right.
cards. Just because an OTF credit card was used doesn't mean that I did it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So it's just up in the air. But I really feel like he let the internet get to him. Like, I feel like he should have left street stuff, but the whole internet was slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn, slide for
Yeah.
Vaughn. And he did, but then he wanted y'all to know that he did it.
Right.
When in reality, he should have just done it and just, well, I shouldn't have said that, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta, if you're gonna do that, do it. Don't go and rap about it for 3 years. So, yeah, what you think about all that though? I feel like I'm sitting here giving a Shakespeare monologue.
Hey, I appreciate it. I mean, like you know, I'm not on social media like that, so I don't really tap into a lot of stuff. I've wait, okay, let me ask you, what is he like specifically charged for?
Lil Durk,
Yeah,
murder for hire.
and the dude who they claim were the wire, is he out right now?
Yeah, the crazy thing is, like, he been out. When he got out, Lil Durk gave bro like 500 racks,
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
like just
Which
straight
is
up,
crazy.
like that's his boy.
Yeah,
Like he just gave him that, so he out. Like and it's not even like for example, with Young Thug, it was a Rico. It was like, y'all sell drugs, y'all murder people, y'all do this, that, and the other. Lil Durk, it was like, you paid these people to go kill this person.
so he threw.
I mean, I'd like to think no, because to me it just seems like, based on what I've seen on the internet, obviously we won't know till the trial starts. The trial's supposed to start in May. But based on what I've seen on the internet, they just keep bringing up the credit cards.
Yeah,
So it's like, I feel like that's something you could easily beat in court, because he beat that case with him and Vaughn, like, I think it was like 2018, 2019, 2020. You remember that? It was like, they was like in Detroit,
Mhm.
and they slid on some people and they hopped out of van, and you could literally see both of them shooting at people with machine guns, and they beat that.
Yeah.
So it's like,
So
I don't know.
is that like the main thing they got right now?
The credit cards, based on what
Yeah.
I've seen, I haven't been too up on it recently, but based on what I've seen, all I keep hearing is the credit cards and the wire. But I don't hear anything about the wire, just except for the fact that bro allegedly wore a wire for like 7 years or something like that.
That whole situation just crazy to me.
And what's even crazier about that is Lil Tim, the guy who actually killed King Von, that
Mhm.
they know killed King Von, they dropped his charges.
Really?
So my thing is like, I just feel like it's like a game. If you're gonna ref a game, like, this is a crazy analogy, but you get what I'm saying. If you're gonna ref a game, you should ref a game both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you have someone on video footage actually killing someone and you drop the charges for whatever reason, I don't know why they dropped the charges, but they just dropped the charges. But then you have speculation that this person did this, and now they're talking about if he's guilty, they might give him the death penalty. So it's like, I don't know. But it's crazy too, because Dirk saw it coming. Like you could tell by the way the music he was making, what he was doing in the community. I'm not saying he's doing it like to make his image better, but he was just like, man, I'm probably gonna get roped up. I need to help my people, my community before I can.
So, in your honest opinion, what do you think gonna happen?
Like opinion as in gut feeling or opinion as what I want to happen.
Be realistic.
I think being realistic, it'll be a YSL type of trial
Mm-hmm.
where they got like his co-conspirators or co-defendants, like the people who allegedly actually did the killing. They
Mm-hmm.
have them in jail as well. So I feel like they might take pleas, go up there and make a fool of the prosecution, and Lil Durk probably won't get off, but will take a guilty plea. Because to me, unless they have something on the wire of Lil Durk flat out saying, like, not even in no code or nothing, like Lil Durk flat out saying, I want you to be here this day and do this, this, and that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he can get off. But then the thing is, with the plea, this is what's kind of messed up about the system. With a plea, the prosecution is always happy with a plea, especially if it's like the state, because it raises their percentage.
Yeah.
Like it's like a completion percentage.
Right.
Like if someone enters a guilty plea, if you're that lawyer or that law firm or whatever, you get a W. Like it's like, yeah, they were guilty. Yeah, it was a plea and they got 10 years probation, but in the books it says guilty. Like a win is a win.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if they can't find nothing to stick, he gonna get off with a guilty plea and probation just like that.
I mean, that whole situation is interesting. You said the trial is in May.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like right before your birthday. Like right around your birthday, like May 25, 25th. I said 25, May 25th. It's like
Hey,
it's like right there.
It's gonna be interesting seeing what happened. I mean, they just came out with the 2025
You
Grammy
feeling
nominations like a few days ago. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you some categories.
Can I just before you say that, bro? I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. We can go back to this, but I just want to say I will not be watching the Grammys unless I'm trying to see my boy Shabuzi win one or Beyonce win one. Besides that, I've been boycotting the Grammys since 2014. The Grammys do not know what they're talking about when it comes to rap. They barely acknowledge rap. A lot of times when they do best rap album, they do it on commercial and they put it on the bottom of the screen or it's on Twitter. Like, no. In the words of some of y'all go, the Grammys is not like us.
Hey, that's why we're here. I was finna say I'm gonna give you some of these titles and who got nominated, and I want you to tell me if you agree and if you don't, who would you put these in here? And
Is this all music or rap?
yeah, I'm gonna just get to the relevant stuff.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do everything, but like I said, I want you to tell me if you agree and if you don't, who would you rather put in here, and ultimately who you think will be the winner for these categories.
Who do I think as in who do I want or who do I think is how the Academy gonna do it?
It can be both.
All right, bet.
So we're gonna
You know
start.
the Academy be on some bullshit.
We're gonna start with best rap song. So the nominees for the best rap songs: "Carnival" by Kanye West, "Like That" by Kendrick Lamar, "Future" and Metro Boomin,
Don't say his name first. That is Future song.
"Not Like Us" Kendrick Lamar, "Yeah Glow" Glorilla, and "Asteroids" by Rhapsody and Hit Boy. So best rap song.
Like, first of all, do I agree? Like with the nominations?
Yeah.
I would say I do agree with the nominations, unless yeah, I do agree because at the same time we got to realize with the Grammys, people have to submit their music for the Grammys.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the Recording Academy comes out and they go, "Oh, we really like this song. We want you to be in this." Like you have to put out. It's almost like a job application,
Right.
or applying for an apartment. Like you got to be like, "I made this. What do you think?" You know what I'm saying? But I mean, there's some good songs in there for real. I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad for Glow because yeah, Glow is definitely everywhere, but they're not gonna let her win that, especially with the year Kendrick just opened his mouth. I'm gonna go hand him a Grammy right now.
Exactly.
And really, I feel like that should get the Grammy, but they're gonna give it to Not Like Us.
Think so?
But I feel like that should really get the Grammy because I don't know. I like that. I get in mode every single time I hear that song.
Is there any other rap songs you put in there or replace? Like for example,
I mean, it depends on what you want for a song, because I feel like normally when they do best rap song, it's really like some lyrical rap. But
Mm-hmm.
this year it's like hit making rap. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So if they wanted to do lyrical rap and they did, or hit, if they wanted to do hit making rap, I could have been like, "Fuck you, me." Like that song was everywhere
Yeah.
for a long time. But I can't think of anything. Like, I mean, like, we both love Drake. He don't even submit his music for the Grammys no more. And I don't even think like he had a song that like took the whole world by storm like that this year. Like, people still love Drake. But I
Mm-hmm.
think like for this year, those are good songs for real.
All right, you might have the same answer for this one too. The best rap performance. The nominees: "Enough" by Cardi B, "When the Sun Shines Again" by Common and Pete Rock, "Nissan Ultima" by Doechii, "Houdini" by Eminem, "Like That" by Future and Kendrick, "Yeah Glow" Glorilla, and "Not Like Us" Kendrick.
I really feel like they gonna let Not Like Us like sweep it.
You think so?
Like they might give that one to Common. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
it's just I really feel like Not Like I feel like anytime you see Not Like Us in a category, it's gonna take
Crazy DS. Crazy DS.
it. You know how they do.
Best rap album. Hold up, it was just right here. Let me go back to it. Went down. Best rap album. Bro, why they trolling? No, I just had it right here.
I can look it up. You can't grab
No,
it.
I got it right here. I just gotta scroll back to it. I accidentally hit this right here. And best rap album. Might Delete Later by J. Cole. The Auditorium by Common. Alligator Bites Never Heal. Doechii. The Death of Slim Shady, Eminem, and We Don't Trust You by Future and Metro Boomin.
Repeat it again. My bad. I had a zone out moment.
Might Delete Later by J. Cole. The Auditorium by Common and Pete Rock. Alligator Bites Never Heal by Doechii. The Death of Slim Shady by Eminem, and We Don't Trust You by Future and Metro Boomin.
I think first of all, love J. Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why my Delete Later is up there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I feel like it was very, very good, but I feel like it wasn't I don't even want to say the community, but I just feel like I feel like a lot of people didn't resonate with it enough
Mm-hmm.
strictly off the fact that he pulled the diss track.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still listen to it and I think it's great, but I just feel like that surprised me when I saw that. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, they actually accepted this, but I think they're gonna give it to Doechii.
Is it any other albums you would put in there, or you think should be in there? Somebody should have submitted that.
Yeah, Sexy Red. I'm playing.
Crazy.
No, I'm playing. But I don't even know the title of that mug. I'm just talking shit. But no, like I feel like even We Don't Trust You, like I'm a big Future guy. There's no way that should win album of the year.
Yeah.
Like it's like I listen to a lot of songs on there, but if you asked like a casual listener to name 3 songs off that, they can't do it.
So you got Doechii, you said?
Yeah. Cause I feel like she can hold her own with her competition in that category. Like
Yeah.
in the other categories, she had to deal with Not Like Us. Like anybody going up with Not Like Us, and I feel like Houdini by Eminem might get it over her, but they might just be like, oh, like we're gonna get, like, you know what I'm saying? You know
Yeah.
how it works. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't even finish Eminem album. I used to be like a big Eminem fan when I was a kid. Like I loved 8 Mile, but for some reason, the older I get, and when Eminem keep making music, I just be like, bro, like I don't know. Yeah, I can't do it, bro. I'm sorry.
Last category I'm gonna bring
That's
up.
for the people who stay up at 4 in the morning playing Call of Duty, drinking monsters. You know who I'm talking about.
Best melodic rap performance: Spaghetti by Beyonce and Shabuzi, We Still Don't Trust You by Future and The Weeknd, Big Mama by Lotto, 3 a.m. by Rhapsody and Erica Badu, and Kalani by Jordan Aditunji.
Kalani got nominated for a Grammy. Not
No,
Kalani, not
that's
Kalani the singer, the song.
yeah, that's the song. Yeah,
Yeah, I know it's a song, but I'm saying that was a TikTok song.
it's a best melodic rap performance. Hey, it was big on TikTok too.
It was. I feel like Big Mama being in there, they low key shicey for putting that in there because I feel like that shouldn't even count as like melodic rap. Like, I mess with a lot of them. That's like one of the songs I downloaded from that album. But like to me, when you say melodic rap, I think we talked about this before. Malik, shout out my boy 99. But to me, melodic is Gunna, Roddy Rich, certain types of Future. Like I feel like some of those they don't even fit the melodic category. You know what I'm saying? But can you give me the nominees again? My bad. Spaghetti was in there, right?
Yep, Spaghetti by Beyonce and Shabuzi.
I mess with that song. Heavy.
We Still Don't Trust You, Future in the Weekend.
Definitely rock with that.
3 a.m. by Rhapsody and Erykah Badu and Kalani.
It's just like, bro, if I'm gonna be honest, you can never tell with what the Academy wants.
Yeah.
Because you already know what I'm gonna say, bro. Like,
go crazy.
Like we talk about this like once every 2-3 shows, but
Macklemore.
Yes, bro. 2014, it was Macklemore, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Kanye, and Jay-Z. Who would they get a Grammy to?
Your boy.
Don't say my boy. We don't even know where bro at right now. like that's why I keep saying, bro, with the Grammys, like I think in every other part of music, when they do like best new artist, pop, even R&B, country, they get it right most of the time. But it's like with rap, like I just feel like I hate the Grammy argument with rap. Like for example, somebody like Jay-Z or Kanye, like I'm pretty sure Jay-Z and Kanye have like 20 something Grammys, right? Like for them, I love it. Outstanding. But I just feel like when we debate rappers and we debate athletes, Grammys should not be a topic because there's elite rappers from back in the day who don't have Grammys because the Grammys weren't even invented. Well, they were invented, but the rap category wasn't invented. Like I'm pretty sure I got to double check, but I'm like 90% sure. You know who the first rapper was win a Grammy?
I think probably Eminem.
Bro, it was Eminem.
I think so. It wasn't.
Oh no, bro. I'm pretty sure it was damn near Will Smith.
It
was Will Smith, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. See, like you know, like no disrespect to Will Smith, cold actor, rapping. I like Summertime in Miami, and I know he got that one. Paris Don't Understand, like. That's true, but you get what I'm saying though. For Will Smith, just the person to have the first rap Grammy. Snoop ain't got no Grammy. Pac ain't got one. Biggie ain't got one. Yeah, but you know he still won. That'd be like if you elected me for president and I said no. I'd be like, I still got 270 electoral votes on the right end. Like that's why I just can't with rap in the Grammys. I feel like it's just a null category. Like it doesn't make sense. I don't know how you feel about that, but it's just like
I feel you.
Even like best new artist, like I want Shabuzi to win. Like I rock with Shabuzi, and not just like most people. They just be like, oh, a bar song, everybody in the club getting tipsy. Like that song is definitely cold, but he got better songs on that album. And Spaghetti with Beyonce, and he got another song with Beyonce on her album. I forgot, but they gonna mess around and give it to Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. So I don't watch the Grammys. I can honestly say, since 2014, I've only watched the Grammys one time. Shout out Dylan and Olivia, because you know, like Olivia be throwing her little parties. She had a little Grammy watch party. I'm like, you know what? I'll slide through. That was the first time I've watched the Grammys since 2014, and that was 2024. That was 10 years.
It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't watch it. Like the only time I like tuned in for a little bit is when they gave Drake that Grammy. He did the Grammy speech when they cut him off. I saw on Twitter that he won, and I cut to it to watch that.
Let's stick on the Grammys though. I got 2 blind rankings for you. So the first one, blind ranking rap songs that won the Grammy. You ready? Number 1, and it's 5 of them. Lollipop by Lil Wayne.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I damn near putting that at 5 because I feel like that's one of his worst songs. Like it's like you know what I'm saying. Like it's a song. Like it's like you play it in the club, but if like you get in my car, you're like, bro, I'm gonna put on some Wayne, and that's the first song you put on. I will look at you, bro. What?
What's your favorite Wayne song?
Ever?
Yeah.
That is so hard.
I ain't gonna lie. I love Wayne. But
Don't say nothing crazy.
no, I'm not.
The but always
No,
mean you
no,
gonna
I'm
say
not gonna
something
say nothing
crazy.
crazy because I can go way back. But my favorite song from him is from the Carter Five. I love Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, that's probably my favorite song by him. Mona Lisa.
I mean, I can see because that is actually like a great
Mona
story
Lisa
for
is elite,
bro. Isn't Mona Lisa like damn near like 8 minutes long too? Like it feel like it like
all 8 minutes are elite.
no, I'm just saying like, but favorite. I don't know if I'll put that. As
I didn't say
favorite.
best, but that's my favorite.
I feel like mine is probably between best rapper alive and 6'7". Like 6'7" was the first Lil Wayne song I like memorized.
Yeah,
Cause I was in like 6th grade.
Excuse my caress.
And like my cousin, shout out Mariah. I remember she used to have this little pink phone. We used to get off the bus and we would walk to the YMCA after school. And she had like it was basically like Apple Music or Spotify before Apple Music or Spotify. She could play any song. And she had like what was that, Carter 3?
Mm-hmm.
She had Carter 3 on there. And that might have been 4. No. 4? I think that was 4. I think that's actually 4. I think that's 4. I'm pretty sure it's 4. But anyway, she had it on there.
Charisma,
bro, that song, like I remember, like it is crazy. I always say this, like
it was 4. It was 4.
I was in like 6th or 7th grade singing all them words. I definitely shouldn't have known that.
Silence like Zion.
Yes, or even I'm not gonna lie, as you say, like favorite, because I used to listen to this every day in like 6th or 7th grade. Love Me.
That's my song too,
bro. Oh, bro, I didn't even know what I was saying, bro. Like I was listening to that the other day. I'm like, damn, that's why my mama was yelling at me. like, I'm like, nah, this song is crazy, but yeah, probably Love Me. It's just that whole little thing, like,
some shit got that fire.
Yeah.
All right, so you got Lollipop at 5.
Lollipop at 5.
Run This Town by Jay-Z.
Oh, one easily. That's one of my favorite songs ever. I would listen to that song.
Lose Yourself by Eminem.
3.
And All Right by Kendrick.
4. My list is perfect. That is, if you would have shown me that, that's I might have switched Lose Yourself with Jesus Walks, but probably not, because Jesus Walks is cold.
So number 1, Run This Town.
Hey.
Number 2, Jesus Walks. Number 3, Lose Yourself. Number 4, All Right. And number 5, Lollipop. Now, this one is blind ranking Grammy-nominated rap songs that didn't win. 5 of them. Drop It Like It's Hot, Snoop Dogg and Pharrell.
It didn't win. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of songs on there that's, I'm gonna play it safe and just put it at 3. Put it at 3. Play it safe.
Swagger Like Us, T.I.
Bro, that's my song.
That's so crazy.
No one on the corner got swagger like us. That whole album is cold too. I think that's funny. Shout out Dottie. He said that's one of the albums he can listen to like forever. Paper Trail. Side note, Dead and Gone, T.I. and Justin Timberlake. One of my favorite songs of all time.
I was gonna put it on here.
My dad used to play that song when I was a kid.
I turn my head to the left. I don't see nobody outside.
I turn my head to the west. See nobody inside. North.
Yeah, nobody.
Name my pride. That old me that ain't gone. I know it's gonna be all right.
Oh, hell no. So where you got it? Swagger Like Us, where you got it? Bro, come on now.
Nah, that was crazy. If Toe had headphones in and you did that, you would have ruptured bro eardrum.
Swagger Like Us, where you got it?
4.
4, okay.
I feel like it's gonna be some heat in here, so I'm trying to play it safe.
Candy Shop, 50 Cent.
5. that has the same effect as Lollipop for me. Like I feel
I
like
feel you.
50 has so many like that's a song where like if I hear it in a bar or a club, but like I'm not throwing that shit on in my car.
I feel you. Can't tell me nothing, Kanye.
One,
And best I ever had by Drake.
two. I actually really I think I like my list. I think I like my list because I feel like best I ever had. I feel a couple ways about that song. First of all, because you know me, I can't stand them Drake songs that like everybody love, the radio hits, the ones
Mm-hmm.
that everybody say. I can't stand. Like best I ever had, great song, but if I could compare a similar song to that from the same album, I'm picking Find Your Love.
Okay.
Like I would listen to Find Your Love 9 out of 10 times before I listen to Best I Ever Had. And then the music video, have you seen the music video?
Yeah.
Bro, that was back before.
Where was that? Jamaica?
Yeah.
Oh,
It actually no, it might have been like low key like Barbados. I think he was talking
yeah.
about Rihanna. Like it was somewhere in the islands for real.
Somewhere
I ain't
Caribbean.
gonna pinpoint an island. I got a couple island friends. Shout out my island homies. I ain't gonna pinpoint an island and y'all crucify me later. But yeah, no. So what was my ranking again?
Number one, you got Can't Tell Me Nothing by Kanye. Wait till I get my money right. Number two, you got Best I Ever Had by Drake. Number three, Drop It Like It's Hot, Snoop Dogg and Pharrell. Number four, Swagger Like Us, which is crazy. And number five, Candy Shop by 50 Cent.
Bro, it's just like with Swagger Like Us, like
That's all crazy.
it
man.
is, but I might switch that with Best I Ever Had, but I feel like Drop It Like It's Hot is just too classic. Like so a lot of people probably put that at one. Like like bro, like that I don't know. Like that's
You got something else on your chest you want to get off?
I mean it's not rap related
Go
necessarily.
crazy.
It might be just a little tangent. It be going on tangents.
Go on your little tangent, man. We're here for it.
I just really can't stand. I got two tangents, but my first one is just like we got homegirls, right? Whether it's like a girl you've been really close with for some years, or it's like your best friend's girlfriend, but y'all like actually like cool, and they always be having attractive friends. So a couple of my homegirls, I'd be like, put me on.
Right.
Put yourself on. Ooh, you have her Instagram, you have her number.
Right.
But I'm like, bro, do you not understand that it's like a job reference? Like if I'm applying to work at, let's just say something basic. If I'm applying to work at Walmart, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know the owner of Target, and the owner of Target not gonna give me a reference, what's the point of knowing you if you're not like not literally, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's just one of my homegirls. She always like, every time like she like post one of her friends, I'm like, who that? Then she be like, you have her Instagram? I'm like, bro.
Why you think they do that?
I mean, one of them, she told me it was just like, she was like, I don't want to do this, and then it doesn't work out, and then you're both around, and it's weird. I'm like, it ain't gonna be weird to me, right? But I don't even know. That's what I'm saying, because you know me, whether it's one of the homies that want to get put on with a shorty, or it's a shorty that's trying to get at one of my guys, I'm throwing the alley oop like D Wade to LeBron 2012. I'm throwing it. I don't care. I lead the league in scoring, but look at my assists.
You feel me?
Like I give and go. My other tangent is just, bro, like people just be straight hating for nothing. Like we always talk about this with somebody, whether it was like Ambrose, and we was talking about how people, shout out Coach Ambrose, we was talking about how people have personas on social media, and they live in this way, or they fake living that way. We was talking about it with Dottie and PBG, shout out my boys. We was talking about how people don't want to show love on the internet, they'd rather hate. So I don't know if you saw, because you was with me. We was at the game, right?
Right.
And we have like season tickets, not on some Malik subtle flex shit. Like we have season tickets. And I posted, I'm like, man, we've been selling our tickets to not watch these trash ass niggas. And now they hooping. And I put that, and I'm like, we the good luck charm. Then we lost. So I posted the loss, and like, because I own up to it, because I said we the good luck charm. Because side note, for y'all that don't know, like we had like a year and a half, 2 year span where we went to like 20 games, and we went like 20-1. Like we were the good luck charm at some point. I don't know. Probably because Chris Middleton's still on the team. But but we like we lost, like the Bucks lost. So I posted on my story and I said, never mind, they ass. Go Lakers. And I said go Lakers because I'm a LeBron fan. For
Right.
those who don't know me, I am probably LeBron's biggest fan. Like in like literally. Like LeBron and Drake, my two favorite celebrities. I know that sounds so cliche, but it's not because I actually know way too much about them niggas. like more than I should. But I said go Lakers, and this dude swiped up on my story. He was like, with your bandwagon ass. I'm like, bro, first of all, me and bro used to go, bro, as in bro right here. We used to go to Bucks games when we was like 3, 4, 5 years old with our dad, sitting at the top of the Bradley Center, nigga. Like I'm talking about, we sitting on Kareem's jersey. And if y'all ever been to the Bradley Center and you been to the top of the 400s,
Shit dangerous.
you feel like you gonna die, especially if you a little kid.
Yeah.
Walking down there was a nightmare every single time. Walking up is fine, but walking down, you looking like, whoa. So I'm just like I'm debating if I even want to respond to that. It's like, bro, like what is going on with your life? Or you gotta talk about me being a bandwagon because I'm talking about how we're bad. You want me to be delusional like
Right.
most of y'all and be like, oh, we're still going to the finals? No, we suck.
Let me
The
ask.
Milwaukee Bucks suck.
Let me ask you. So if you was John Horst, the GM,
Yeah, I know who that is.
what would you do? What moves do you feel like this team needs to make to be successful? Or if you're Doc Rivers, what adjustments do you feel like you need to do to be successful for this team to not be 2-9, the bottom of the league, the bottom of the Eastern Conference, where you got two of the top 10, 15 players in the NBA? What do you feel like needs to happen so this team is not the way that it is right now?
I honestly believe there are a lot of things that have to happen. Number one, we need to stop running a zone against a team who literally made history last year for the most threes in the season.
Hmm.
And they started off the season the same way. So for those of y'all who don't know, like the X's and O's of basketball, the Bucks religiously run a 2-3 zone. And you run a 2-3 zone when you don't want somebody in the paint. The whole point of a 2-3 zone is to force people to shoot. So you put your guards up top. Like you put your shooting guard on this side of the court, you put your point guard over here, and they cover, like they go from like the bottom of the three to like the elbow. The elbow is like the free throw line. They cover that basically to block the inside. And then the three you have down low, you have your center on one block. A block is like literally a block. If y'all look at a basketball court, it's like a rectangle. They call it the block. You got your center on one block, you got your power forward on the other block, and then your small forward, he's like kind of in the middle. It's like he's like on the left apron. The apron is, if you look at the top of the key, that's the top of the 3-pointer. You got the left apron, which is the left side in the left corner. The small forward kind of bounces between the left apron and the left corner. We ran a 2-3 zone today against the Boston Celtics, who are the best 3-point shooting team in the league. This is not like me just making shit up. They are quite literally the best 3-point shooting team in the league. 1 through 5 on a team can shoot threes. Pretty much their whole roster, besides like 2 people, can shoot threes. And I don't mean shoot threes like hit one once every in a blue moon. Like I'm talking about like lights out. Like if the Bucks had 2 of these shooters, is a different story. But we let them hit damn near 23s tonight. So first of all, don't run a 2-3 zone. And I understand that's your philosophy as a coach and you want to stick by it, but you can play man to man. We have the facilities to play man to man because even we were playing the zone, they're still getting bullied inside. Because like I said, the guards are up top. Jason Tatum was at the top. He would just body Dame Lillard all the way till he got to like the base of the paint. And then like the zone, they clog in and they have Derek White on the outside, Drew Holiday on the outside, Jaylen Brown on the outside, Peyton Pritchard on the outside. What are we doing? So no zone, especially against a team like that. Like if you want to run a zone against the Wizards, go ahead. Jordan Poole, the only one that's going to knock it down. Shout out Jordan Poole. Shout out Milwaukee. But against the best team in the league, don't run a 2-3. Number 2, I know they're grown men, but you have to tell them to stop taking bad shots. The Bucks were up by 17, and I just see even but when we weren't up 17, we were up like 5. Giannis was doing one-legged fadeaways like he was Dirk Nowitzki. I love Giannis, but that is not in your bag, my brother. Like that is not what you do. Like obviously he can hit a fadeaway or a mid-range jumper every once in a while, but a one-legged fadeaway and you not even squared up to the basket, like or Tareem Prince, bro shot a fadeaway. Like this is the 3-point line right here. Like my phone, if this is the 3-point line, bro is right here and did a fadeaway mid-range. First of all, people be trying to say the mid-range is dead in basketball because people don't even shoot them no more. So why are you shooting a fadeaway mid-range? Giannis, Prince, Andre Jackson, bad shots, no bad shots. And as a GM, I really don't think there's anything we can do because nobody wants to trade with us. We have the oldest team in the league, and we have no pieces to trade besides Dame and Giannis. And they said Dame and Giannis are off limits. So really, it goes back to when we traded Drew, we should have traded Chris. You could have had a 2-guard backcourt like they have Derek White and Drew Holiday. If we had Drew and Dame, it would be way better than your boy Chris, who ain't played in 3 years.
It's an 82-game season. So realistically, once we get to that 82-game period, what do you feel is the results of this Bucks team?
Results as in numbers or how far we go in the playoffs?
Are we making the playoffs?
I believe they can make the playoffs, number one, because the Eastern Conference is trash.
Okay.
The Eastern Conference has been trash since LeBron left. Like, they have some good teams in there, but, like, if you look at the standings right now, the like 3 or 4 seed in the Eastern Conference is equivalent to, like, the 10 seed in the Western Conference right now. Like, obviously, it's the beginning of the season, so, but still, it's been that way. Like, I think it was back in, like, 2012, the Bucks made the playoffs when we played the Heat, and we had won like 51 games or something like that, maybe less, maybe close to like 40 something, like 48. The Utah Jazz missed the playoffs in the West, and they won like 56 games. So like, I mean, numbers wise, I like to see us get 50 wins. I know that's asking for a lot, but I feel like it's not because the way the league is set up right now, I feel like people don't even win that many games anymore. Like, I feel like I call, like, you know how people who are like middle aged, I'm not gonna call y'all older, that's disrespectful, but you know, people like our parents' age, like they call like the Jordan and the Bird and the Magic era like the golden era of basketball. I feel like our golden era of basketball is like 2008 to like 2016, 2017. Like, niggas was winning like 62, 64 Golden State won 73 games. Like, even like when LeBron was on the Cavs, they was like the 2 seed winning like 57 games, 58. Now I feel like they be winning like 50 games, and it's not. I feel like it's not that hard to win 50 games, and that's barely going over 500 if you think about it, because 500 is 44 and 44. Wait, did I do my math right? I'm slow.
41.
Yeah, I said 44, 44. I'm slow. My bad, y'all.
I almost cried, bro. I literally almost cried. I had, like, my eyes were watery, bro. I ain't felt this way since we had John Henson, Luke Ridnour.
Don't disrespect Luke Ridnour or John Henson. John Henson was Giannis before Giannis.
I ain't never felt this way since we had John Henson, Luke Ridnour. Who was else on that team? Was OJ Mayo on that team?
Don't disrespect the GOAT OJ Mayo either. OJ Mayo was a hooper boy. Don't disrespect
Larry
OJ.
Sanders.
Don't disrespect my nigga Larry.
Bro, we won like 15 games that season.
Bro, Larry Sanders led the league in blocks.
So
you not gonna disrespect.
You don't like Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is
Larry Sanders would be better than Rudy Gobert in today's NBA.
No, he would.
He had more offensive prowess than Rudy Gobert.
What? They had the same.
He had more though. It's like Clint Capella. Clint Capella is better offensively than Rudy Gobert.
By how much?
So let's say I used this argument with somebody on Twitter and they crashed out on me. Let's say it's the last, like, you running a play, right? Yeah. And you got to throw an alley or you want to tip in. Would you rather throw it to Clint Capella or Rudy Gobert?
Either. I'm being honest with you. Either.
Bro, you're lying, bro.
Either.
I saw Rudy Gobert not catch like 3 alley oops in a row.
And I'm sure you could look up some plays where Capella does the same
What
thing.
is your affection for Rudy Gobert, bro?
I have none. I'm just letting you know that they
It's
both
that
are
light skin
equally
shit.
they both are equally on the same timetable when it comes to offense. I'm not.
No. How much is Rudy Gobert average, bro? Like 12? I feel like Capella averaged like 15, 18.
Yeah, when he was with the Rockets,
No, he was averaging like 15, 18 on the Hawks.
15, 18 on the Hawks. On the Rockets, I'm sure.
Hey Siri, how many
And I'm
points
pretty
does
sure you
Clint
can look
Capella
up Rudy
average?
Gobert average 15 too.
Hold on, I'm waiting on
I can
Siri.
look up Rudy
Oh,
Gobert.
Clint Capella only averaging 11 right now.
And I'm pretty sure I can see
Rudy Gobert probably averaging like 12, but still, like no. Back to the Bucks, bro. It's like you can't even be mad about the Bucks. Like it's just
I can be mad.
you can be mad, but it's like they did it to themselves, and like I hate to say it, Giannis has brought so much to the community, to the city as a whole. But it's like at this point, it's like if we just operating like this, we got to make a decision because think about it this way: is it worse for us to have, like you said, 2 out of the top 10 to 15 players in the league, and we're terrible? Would you rather that? Like we have Giannis and Dame, we go to games, we get to see Giannis catch a crazy alley-oop, Dame hit a nice 3, but we lose. Would you rather have that? Or would you rather have us be like a rebuilding team, but it's the same thing? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we're going to have the same record, it's like we might as well ship these guys out. And I hate to say it, but it's like, why? What's the point of having them if we can't win?
I get what you're saying, but it shouldn't be that way. That's why I'm frustrated because, like you said, we got 2 of the top 15.
But we have nothing else. That's the issue. We have nothing. Like who's even when Chris come back, Chris coming off 2 ankle fractures, knee problems, shoulder and wrist problems, and he's like 34. That's not old in real life, but in the league, unless you're LeBron Raymond James Jr. or not Jr., that's Bronny. But if you LeBron, besides that, you're old in the league, bro. Like, and he hasn't been healthy in 3 years.
Like we said earlier when we was talking privately, like if it has to come to the point where this era of the Bucks and Giannis has to leave, trade him, I mean, it is what it is at this point. Because it's like, what was the
one thing I will say though, if Giannis leaves, it's on Giannis's terms. I want everybody to understand that they are not just gonna send Giannis away without Giannis saying, "I want to trade." So I don't want none of y'all to go on the internet and be like, "Oh, I can't believe they traded Giannis." Giannis is gonna have to ask for a trade because they know how much money that he has brought, not just the city, but them, as in the governors of the team and the GM. They know Giannis is box office, as Stephen A. Smith like to say, box office. Like he's box office. So if Giannis does leave, he's gonna have to leave on his own terms. So
that's the thing though. Like you know how he be bluffing with all his words and but it's like
he's Aaron Rodgers, bro.
But like you know his personality and you know how much winning means to him. And it's like when you start like this with this roster and it don't seem like it's getting no better. Every game we play, we either start well and terrible or we start terrible and end terrible. It's no gray area between that. And it's like I get frustrated. I'm not even on the team, so you can tell how it is when the star players playing. They get frustrated. He been hinting at the same thing for the past 3-4 years for the team to make moves, and we do it. But this move with Dame Lillard, it hasn't contributed to anything. We should not be a 2-8 or 2-9 team. The 76ers, they have an excuse. Paul George has played like 2 games. Joel Embiid hasn't played a single game. Tyrese Maxey just got injured. That makes sense. We have a healthy Dame and a healthy Giannis. I ain't gonna lie, I might start crying. We should not be like, bro. I swear to God,
I ain't trying to laugh at your pain, bro.
Emotional damage.
It's frustrating, bro, because like I said, I haven't felt this way until we had Ersan starting with
bro.
Larry Sanders,
Don't
bro. I'm
disrespect
not disrespecting.
Urson.
I'm not disrespecting
That
them. I'm
built
just saying
character. That's back when we would be sitting up top and they'd make us come to the lower bowl for free to make that mug look full.
I'm not disrespecting them. I'm just telling you who was on the team when we won 15 games, and it's like we don't have that team right now. But
I
it's
mean,
giving
we
me the
gonna win
same
more than
feeling.
15 games.
I mean, obviously, but it's like
we're gonna win 30.
But look, that's the thing. It's like I told you, we got our chip 2021. That's all I've been waiting for. That's why I'm saying, like, if the Giannis era gotta end, I'm not gonna say I want it to happen. I'm cool with it, but I accept it. And it's like, bro, all I'm saying, we shouldn't be like this, bro.
Bro,
My patience can only go for so much, bro.
I told you, mine snap. I don't even care. Any Bucks game I go to, I'm there for the vibes. I am not emotionally tied to the Bucks anymore. I don't care.
You press that.
Yeah, I pressed that. You thought bro did that to you or what? He said he fly Dobie. But no, I'm not tied to the Bucks emotionally at all. Like I said, I love what Giannis and the Bucks have done for the city. There's that Bobby Portis doing a lot for the city as well. Like it's just as a fan, I'm not gonna sit there. Like this was my last time getting upset. Like I said that like when I was watching the games at home, but like I said, we've been selling our tickets, but seeing them melt down live, and it wasn't even like they got outplayed. They were just making dumb decisions. Yeah. Like they weren't playing fundamental basic basketball. Like Tareem Prince, like bro was in the corner, right? He caught the ball and he did an up and down. For those of y'all who play basketball or you watch basketball extensively, they teach you what an up and down is in like third grade. Like an up and down is when you jump and your feet leave the ground and you come back down and you didn't pass or shoot the ball. That is a travel. He did a clear up and down, bro. His feet were like 4 feet off the ground and he came back down and looked confused. You are a grown man making millions of dollars and you don't know that you can't do it up and down. Like that's what I'm saying. That's basic fundamental basketball. That's something where it's like that's something Doc Rivers can't change in practice. Doc Rivers got to pull bro to the side and be like, what the hell are you doing? Same thing when somebody takes a contested mid-range fadeaway shot 2 feet from the three. Like if you're gonna do that, shoot the three at that point. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I just don't have.
You can't let Doc Rivers off the hook though.
I don't have emotional ties to the Bucks. No, you can't let Doc Rivers off the hook, but you need to put on the hook. Giannis gave the green. First of all, Giannis gave the green light to fire Bud. The Bucks wanted to get Nick Nurse. Giannis said no Nick Nurse. Giannis picked Adrian Griffin. Bucks was 31-13. Giannis told them to get rid of Adrian Griffin. Then they got Doc. This is Giannis. It's just like how people get on LeBron for lead GM. This is GGM. This is what he's doing. This is all Giannis. You know if you're somebody like Giannis, LeBron, Steph, shit, even KD, they're not making any personnel decisions without going to you first. They want to make you happy because at the end of the day, no matter what coach or what other star they put around you, you're their moneymaker. You are their number one option. So they're going to Giannis every time they ask to make these decisions, and he's making these decisions. Like we can't let bro off the hook. Like yes, he be getting buckets. He had 43 and 13 tonight, but we lost because of your sins. Like Kendrick Perkins said, Giannis got blood on his hands, bro.
Truth is, I'm tired. I don't know, bro. I just hope we pick it back. I have faith that we're going to pick it back up. We're going to turn this whole thing around. But
I told you, they ain't getting no faith from me so they win. Like, I was saying 10, but after tonight, they need to win 7 straight for me to be like, okay. I'm not going to lie. In the NBA, that is actually easy to do. Like, this isn't the NFL. In the NFL, that is hard to do. Like, win 7 straight, like, unless you're the Kansas City Chiefs. But that's,
But
that's the Illuminati.
We got to start with 1. We got to start with 2. But it's like we can't even get that. I mean, so
we got Indiana on Tuesday, Detroit on Wednesday. And you know how we do with Indiana, so that you might as well book that a L. The way Detroit playing right now, Cade gonna give Dame crazy buckets. Like, especially, bro, if we're winning the zone, if they have Beasley and Tobias Harris, they're knocking those down.
For sure.
Like, pack it up. LeBron getting ring number 5.
You got something else, bro?
Nah, man, that's really all. This isn't our normal format, but my guy, he couldn't be here with us. We're gonna have another episode for y'all in about a week or two, and we just gonna keep it rolling. We still have to come in here to give y'all the show.
Until then, next time.
Hey, my boy finna go cry off Cam. Y'all send a prayer up for him. I see the tears watering. Look what the Bucks did to my boy. But yeah, we'll see y'all next time.